So what were you telling me?
I was saying my father had passed away in June of this year. Who is someone who had, he had made a lot of money throughout his life. Well, not a lot, good amount of money, but very restrictive. With me, always pressured me to get a job, and really, there was a point where he kicked me out. I was even sleeping in the minivan, lots of stuff, but I still loved him, and things got better, and he passed. Now there's there's some of that money, all this work he did throughout his whole life really was to help me, doing the things I do with my music or all of that stuff. So, it's funny time. I really haven't talked about it with many people at all. So.
Well, I appreciate it. It's tough times going through that. I really struggled after my mom's death, and it's been. I wish I could tell you that it gets better.
I'll say
but
that
it does. It's been 3 years and 332 days, I think, and man, it's still tough.
I'll say one thing. The thing is, it helped me with his passing. Was while he was alive. I always just told him, how much I loved him, and he wasn't always in the best shape. So I knew, I've had friends had found their dad, passed from a heart attack or something. I knew there's always time, man, someone's got to go. So, I told him I loved him, and really that's it, these days, it's like it's still this year, I think about him all the time,
But that's important. I used to tell my family, we used to always tell each other we loved each other. When I hang up the phone with my brother, every time, I tell him I love him.
Yeah, man.
You never know, you might not get that chance, right?
Yeah, you really won't, man. You really never know, man. See,
That's
my
great.
brother told me probably first ready.